Who wants to go on a road trip? We are going to share with you some real data from the U.S. National Park Service on the top 5 national parks visited in the United States using the year 2022 as the benchmark for ranking. The National Park Service does a really good job with keeping statistics. You can link here and check it out for yourself if you like. What I would like to do is take this data that we've inputted and use it to create a clustered bar chart or a clustered column chart. Later, we will do the same thing with a stacked bar chart or column chart, and it's not that different, but it just showcases the data differently. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to highlight all of these values. So I've got my headings and I've got my years. I'll head up to Insert. I'm going to go to Chart, and look at what Google Sheets does. It automatically creates this column chart for me. Let me just show you that it would not be a big deal to switch this over to a horizontal presentation. I like this vertical presentation myself. The other thing is we could change our perspective very quickly simply by switching rows and columns below. You see I've got setup. Notice right now we're looking by national park. So each of the categories is a national park, but as soon as I press this, it's going to be by year. Now I'm seeing all the visits for 2019, where I've got Smoky Mountains, Grand Canyon, Zion, Rockies, and Acadia. That can be quite helpful, and just simply by pressing that switch rows and columns, we get to look at it from both angles. Let's clean this up a little bit. We're going to head over to Customize. We will press Chart and Axis Titles. I don't like this title. I'm going to write instead Top 5 U.S. National Parks by 2022 visits. I could go in and add a vertical axis title if I want, like Annual Visits. If you wanted to, you could mess around with the font. We could change that. Now Annual Visits looks a little different, and we can bold it, etc. You just move it as we wish. A last thing that I want to draw your attention to is you can click on and change like the fill color, for instance, and say, I don't like that color. I want to go with brown, or I'm going to take over this, and I just click on that one column and it gets everything in the series. I want this to be kind of a darker purple. You get the idea. I can get in there and just make those modifications to dress up presentationally my bar chart the way that I see fit.